Hello class 8th, how are you? I hope that you must have enjoyed and utilized your winter break. Happy New Year to all of you. And I believe that this year will bring you a lot of good wishes, blessings, success, good health and prosperity to all of you. Now children, let's start today's class. Today I'll teach you the lesson number 6, that is the game. Okay, this story is written by Munshi Prem Chand, whose real name is Dhanpat Rai Srivastava. Okay, the story is about a boy whose name is Fundan. He is about 5 or 6 years old, and in this story we will come to know that how he changed or how he turned an unhappy situation into a happy one. So let's start. Now class 8, let us read the story, The Game. Okay, it was almost noon. The farmers were already in their fields. Okay, the farmers were already in the fields means they have started their works in the field. They started their morning. In the morning they started going to their fields to work. Okay, the shadows of the tree had shortened. It was midday. Okay, 12 noon, so the shadows of the trees have become shortened. The cranes were descending on the fields of ripening sugar cane. The cranes were just going to the field in order to enjoy the sugar cane. Okay, the sun was bright and the air warm. Why the sun was bright? As it was a hot day. Okay, summer season. Children were still inside their homes for fear of hot breeze. The cool breeze you can find in the winter season. But as it was a midday, so the hot breeze was blowing, and the children were inside so that they could not get affected by the hot wind. Suddenly, the door of the hut was flung open. Okay. With a bang, the door was open, and a boy of barely 5 or 6 peered out. He just peered out from the door. Okay, and sitting in the shadow of the neem tree in front of the hut. So, who was sitting in front of the hut under the shade of neem tree? It was an old lady, despite her less than perfect eyesight. Though she had weak eyesight, but still she could see better, was weaving a basket, and that's why she was weaving a basket. Okay, seeing the boy, she called out, "Where are you off to, Fundan?" So what was the name of that boy? Fundan. Okay, go inside and sleep. It's very hot outside. All the boys are still sleeping. Why they are still sleeping? Because it was midday and it was very hot outside, so they may not fall ill. That's why they were sleeping inside. Now, miffled means a little angry. Okay, miffled. Why he was getting angry? Because he was interrupted by the old lady. Fundan replied, "Mother has already left to plow the field." As I told you earlier that the farmers have already gone to their field in order to plow the field. I'm scared alone in the house. And why I came out? Because I got scared. The old lady was designated grandmother of the village children. Means she was known as the grandmother of the village children, whose job was to curtail their freedom. Curtail their freedom means to cut down their freedom, to limit, to have to control their freedom. Whose freedom? Children's freedom. So she was known as a strict grandmother. The ground near the water tank was littered with raw mangoes, but no child could go there because they got scared from whom? The grandmother. They would fall into the tank. And why couldn't they go there? Because there was a fear that they would fall into the tank. Clear? The berry trees were laden with red and yellow berries, but no little boy was allowed to climb the tree. He had fall. Okay, he would fall. Why? Because they could not climb their trees to enjoy berries, because they would fall. They had a fear to fall. The pond looked so beautiful in clear water, and fish jumping joyfully in it. Lotuses were full bloom, but no child could go near the pond. He would drown. because they had fear of drowning. Okay, the children did not like her watching them. The children did not like her watching them. Who is this? Her grandmother, she is very strict. They did not like her to control them. They tried to find ways to slip past her. Slip past her means they try to avoid her. They try to ignore her presence. With the experience of her 80 long years, it means the lady was 80 years old. The old woman could see through all their tricks and schemes and nip them in the bud. Nip them in the bud means it had no work on her. Okay, they wanted to avoid, they wanted to go. They did not want to come near to her, but all their efforts go in vain because nothing could work. Okay, the old woman scolded him. I am here. Him means who? Fundan. I am here. What are you scared of? Go and sleep or I will come over. It's better you go and sleep. Nothing to get scared. Okay, no need to afraid of. Why? Because I am here. So if you won't go, then I will come there. The boy came out of the hut and said, it's time to get out anyway. Where will you go at this time of day? Why at this time of day? Because it's very hot, 12 noon. It's very hot. You can't go out. Otherwise, you may fall ill, the grandma said. The boy took a few steps forward. Grandma put away her basket and the long needle, but before she could get up, he ran out of her reach. He ran out of her reach means he ran so far that grandmother could not catch him. The old woman changed tack. Okay, tack means method, her method of catching or calling him gently. And while earlier she was very strict, now she started speaking in a very gentle voice. She called out, don't go anywhere this time, my child. Fundan shouted from where he was standing, I am going to look for Jatin, and ran away. Jatin was a hawker. He had started coming to the village recently. Okay, means he had to sell something there. That's why he had started coming to the village recently only. He was sure to come every evening. Instead of money for his goods, he would be paid in grain somewhat higher than the cost of his fare. Means he had come there in order to sell his materials, goods, okay, things. And when he and in exchange of that, he could get higher than the cost of his fare, higher than the cost of his material. So the villagers' measure inclined towards generosity. It means why the villagers paid him more than his fare, more than his goods, because of generosity, kindness. So he would walk 4 or 5 miles from the neighboring village to ply his fare. Ply his fare means to do his business. That's why he had come, after covering 4 or 5 miles to that Fundan's village. Why? Because the people were so kind and they would pay him more than his cost. His basket was laden with sweet and salty save, okay, and till, okay, save, till, and ramdana laddu, okay, ramdana laddu, some batasha, khutti, and other local goodies, means eatable things also, okay, which the locals eat. It was covered with an old tattered cloth. His basket was covered with old tattered, torn clothes. To the children, it seemed like manna. Manna means the food item, that is, an asset, a special thing. Manna, that is, you can say that a gift or blessing from heaven. And they thought when he would come to the village to sell his goods, the children became so happy, and they found him as a blessing from heaven, and they would hunger for one glimpse of the basket. Hunger means strongly wish to have one glimpse of the basket where this Jatin would place his eatable items. In their childish enthusiasm and curiosity, catching a glimpse of the basket was enough to fill them with pleasure. When they would see the basket full of laddus, til, and other batashas, and khutti, that is khatti mitti, that chocolate type, and which the children are very fond of having, enjoying. They would fill with pleasure. They would await his arrival anxiously, means they would wait for him anxiously, they would wait for him desperately, and they would feel very happy when they would have the glance of him. Although only a few were privileged to partake means to eat or to drink of this manna means that things, blessings, which he would bring in the form of eatable items. It was still a source of great joy for the boys to gather around his basket, lift the cloth and peer at the delicacies, that is a very delicious item, sitting like a coy princess. Coy means shy princess, means few of the children only have privilege or would have enjoyed the eatable items, but still many children, all the children of that village, they would wait for him in order to have the pleasure of enjoying the things which were placed, which were in the basket. Clear? Jatin arrival created a great commotion. Commotion means noise. Whenever he would come, the children started shouting in order to welcome him, and for half an hour the village seemed caught it in a storm. Caught it in a storm means the people would gather, the children would gather to buy his eatable items. Clear? In truth, his arrival was more an occasion for despair than happiness. Means his arrival, would give happiness to the children, happiness to the people, and which is more than his hopelessness. But the children were always excited to welcome the event anew. They waited impatiently. Even the sight of sweets which may not find a way to their mouth gladdened their hearts. Means would not way find to their mouth, means they could not buy it. They would not eat it, but still they were not able to buy it. But still they would feel so happy to enjoy or to see the things which were placed in his basket. Fundan was one such poor boy. Other boys ate the sweets, but he could only stare at them hungrily. Why he could not eat? Because he was very poor. No amount of crying, begging, entreating or flattering could grant his wish. Entreating means pleading, begging. He would beg, he would plead to somebody else in order to have that, in order to enjoy that eatable, but his wishes were not fulfilled. He was destined for failures. Why he was destined for failure? Why he could not eat all of them, those things? Because he was very hungry. But the failure never damped his spirits. But still, though he would not get anything to eat any time, but still this had not discouraged him to enjoy the things which were in the basket. Today Fundan did not take the afternoon nap. Nap means sleep. Today Fundan did not, children, it is Fundan. You can pronounce it Fundan, you can pronounce it Fundan. It's your wish. But the actual it could be Fun fun, Dun dan Fundan, but you can say that is Fundan. Did not take his afternoon nap, sleep. He did not take rest, for Jatin had promised to get raw gari and imarti. Gari and imarti. In the boys' world, this was going to be a historic moment. Why? Because they would enjoy that gari. Gari, I don't know what's the material. It is gari. It's a eatable item, and imarti you must have enjoyed very much. To a historic moment, because they would enjoy. They had been waiting since morning for Jatin. How could one close one's eyes? How could they close one's eyes? How could they sleep? How could they take rest? Because they were waiting for whom? For Jatin to come with gari and imarti. Reaching the garden, Fundan thought, it's not evening yet. Jatin is usually here by now. But maybe not. It's still early. Chunnu, Sohan, Kallu are still asleep. Means they were sleeping. Jatin must have reached the main road. He was thinking, Jatin must have come, but still many of them are sleeping. He's sure to get the imarti, red and shiny. Wow, imarti. Jalebi, you must have heard the name. My mouth is watering. I I think even yours also. Once long ago, yes, the Dashera Mela, I had tried Imarti. How sweet it was. He was thinking, he was relishing, he was enjoying the taste which he had eaten a long before in Dashera Mela. His mouth salivated at the moment, means his mouth was watering. The longing grew. Longing grew means he was wishing to have it. Okay. He had now left the garden behind. There was wide field that led to the main road, but no sign of Jatin. He was waiting desperately for Jatin to come with Imarti, but failed. He failed. For a while, Fundan waited for Jatin at the edge of the village. He was excited. He wanted to be the first to greet Jatin today. I will lead him to the village. I will lead him to the village means I will take him to the village. Everyone will be so surprised. Why everyone will be so surprised? Because he will be accompanied only by me. Okay, such thoughts excited him further. His heart dancing, he moved towards the road, clapping his hand. He was so excited, children, that he started clapping, dancing, and he was ready to accompany. He was ready to give company to Jatin. Okay, he wanted to he wanted all the people to see him, okay, giving company to Jatin and taking him to the village. So children, we will do up to here only, and in my next class I will complete this. Okay, and meanwhile you please listen to my explanation and put your hands on the words where I was reading so that you could understand it well. Clear?